Welcome, you absolute legends. I am former host, I am P. I am back, and today I am doing a full review because one of you absolute legends called Mo wanted me to do this, so you are more than welcome to do this. I've had this a few days. I've been trying it out. I'm going to give you my full review of this. I did it on a recent fragrance haul video, so this one is for you, Mo. You've asked for it, you will get it. It's Dolce & Gabbana One Royal Night, which came out last year. And it's the third installment of the Royal Night, Luminous Night, and Royal Night, Luminous Night, and Mysterious Night. That was the one. So this is the latest one to add to this list, and this one is probably the lightest one of the three of the firm. Like the other ones are really heavy, spiced based ones. This one is not so much. It's a little bit lighter. It was a little bit interesting, especially in summer, because it didn't really work as well as I'd like it. But we're going to try with it anyway. So, in this top, it's got black pepper, basil, and some bergamot, which actually works pretty well in the summer, actually. That was the bit I was okay with, is when the mid and dry down would happen, and I kind of got, bit of a problem. But actually, the initial opening is really nice. This pepper has really got some nice punch to it. But the bergamot actually balances it out with some nice citruses, and it kind of balances the two up, which is really nice. And then you go into the mid of sage, dates, and geranium, which again, the dates gives it a nice fruitiness, which again is always nice. And the sage gives it a nice little bit of a green edge. I won't say a massive green edge, but it's nice enough. But it's when I went to the base, which is where I kind of got problems with this, especially in the summer. The incense kind of went a bit bold, and it was just like, oh, okay. It was kind of going all out for me. And then there's some sandalwood and amber. But again, I think this is a great fragrance. It's definitely fall and winter for me. I think you could probably get away with a cool spring day, not a problem. But I would probably more likely wear it night out. I wouldn't wear it for the office unless you want to be pounced on, because quite frankly, this thing is a nuclear bomb, in my opinion. Now, I got a good hour and a half of projection. Now, that's in this warm weather. And I think if it was in the cool weather, I'd get probably about 2 hours. So, overall, I'm thinking if it's got that much projection going, it's definitely attention seeking, which is really quite nice. It would be great going out to somewhere quite classy. I think it's one of those more, it wouldn't be like a clubbing fragrance. It's more like a going out, being on the town. Maybe a few beers with the boys, or maybe going for a nice meal. Something along them lines. I think that's why this one will absolutely shine. Longevity, this lasted 8 hours. Now I'm guessing, like I say, with it being a cooler weather fragrance, I would say more like 8 to 10 hours, give or take. I'm guessing you get a listen of 2 hours out of this, especially with cooler weather. I think it'll just last a lot longer, but that's okay. You know, I've had to try it out now, and that's not a problem. I might even do a full review of the whole line, because I think there's only one more I haven't got, which is the gold bar one. Again, looking to pick that up, but that's fine. But I will do the full one of. I've done the. I'm sure I did the other two full reviews. But like I say, I'll do a full review of the whole line for you. But this one I do think is the least spicy of the three, but it's still got enough spiciness that will basically say, I'm here, look at me. It's very attention grabbing, which is really quite nice. I do like these from Dolce & Gabbana. Honestly, the sandalwood gives it a nice smooth creaminess at the base, and the amber just balances it all up. Without if I could actually put this on right, but hey. So overall, I think it's a great fall and winter fragrance. I will definitely be wearing it this fall and winter. The only downside with this one, it's a limited time release. So if you can find a bottle and you don't break your bank accounts, I tell you this, guys, all the time, do not break your bank accounts. It's not worth it sometimes, but it is a nice fragrance. All the three, I think the other two are a lot easier to find than this one. This one's been a bit harder to find, and I'm thinking it's just because of supply issues. I think we've had this for a few things, like you're looking at Yves Saint Laurent Blue Electric, Armani Profondo Lights. There's a few of them that you're struggling to get out because of supply issues, which does make it a little bit harder. But if you can find this, pick it up. I just think it's a really good fragrance, really nice. It's going to work brilliantly in fall and winter. So there you go. my full review. Right, so there you have it, Mo. If you want a fragrance review like Mo asked for, please hit me up in the comments. I literally answer to every single message you send me. Or if I can't read your writing, I will still like it and stuff. But generally speaking, if you ask me for a question, a fragrance review, or a top 10 list, I will do it for you. No problem whatsoever. My scent of the day, I kind of went a little bit classy on myself. I went with another from Le Lobo, number 13. I really like this one. It's very simple. Nothing too complex about it. Really enjoyed this one. Doesn't perform brilliantly. I got 7 hours out of it. But again, for a fresh fragrance, I'm not going to complain about it. Really like this one. So another by Le Lobo is number 13. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to cover in the next few weeks. As always, if you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please hit me up. I guarantee I love hearing from you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm learning from you guys as much as you're learning from me, which is awesome. If you want to subscribe to this channel, please do. I mean, it's completely free. You're not going to cost you anything. Also, I'm on Instagram with Fun with Fragrances. And as always, you absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.